What's a more powerful statement for LeBron's legacy? Winning with Kawhi or winning without him?
Well, basketball-wise, I think it'd obviously be winning without him. But I don't think winning with or without him, what's LeBron's legacy right now? You got him top 10. I think you're in the minority. You might be the only one. Most people got him at least top 5. I've got him top 2. You got him as the GOAT. A lot of millennials have him as the GOAT.
You do not have him as the GOAT.
No.
Thank you.
And I don't think, I don't think there's anything he's going to do realistically that's going to change my mind. Like, and most people's minds that look at Michael Jordan as a basketball player, he cannot pass Michael Jordan to me. He's had failures that Jordan never had. If he wins with Kawhi, he will have had 3 pretty much stacked teams when he won. I don't think he can win over Michael Jordan, be over Michael Jordan. But to me, LeBron's legacy, and he and his group, they look at this too. It's way beyond basketball. And I'm not just talking about the school in Akron. I'm not just talking about his businesses. I'm not just talking about him setting up his friends to become power brokers and business moguls themselves. I'm talking about within the sport. His legacy is like, he has broadened the horizons of players and what they think. Like, he has shown players how to take your destiny into your own hands. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving spending all season talking about playing together. I don't think they do that if LeBron doesn't set the tone with going to Miami, what he did in Cleveland, and now what he's doing here. He will have put together himself essentially 3 super teams. Miami, it was a group of them doing it. But Cleveland, go get Kevin Love in that trade. Now the Lakers, get me Anthony Davis. Let's get Kawhi Leonard. We have had player coaches in NBA history. Lenny Wilkins, Bill Russell, so on and so forth. LeBron is like a player GM, but a player CEO. Like, I don't think in American history, team sports, there's been a player that has been such a boss within his sport as what LeBron James is.
Not even close.
Now, and I think the only athlete in American history that you can compare it to is Floyd Mayweather, who, promoting his own fights.
Right.
So he makes double what his opponent makes in a fight. And sometimes it gets ugly when you do that. So like with LeBron, it gets ugly when he's orchestrating. Get me this guy. I need this. I want this. With Floyd, he picked his fights. I'm going to wait before I fight Pacquiao. I want to wait. He's picked everything, but business-wise, money-wise, at the end of the day, Floyd Mayweather's legacy is not as the greatest boxer ever, but it is as the greatest boxing businessman, if you were advising somebody, your son wanted to be a fighter, you would tell him, model Floyd Mayweather.
That is
not
true.
going to be punch drunk, undefeated, still a great fighter, made more money than anybody else, and did it his way. LeBron James.
Not the way he behaved out of the ring.
Right. Totally agree. No question. And I'm glad you said that. But LeBron James, I think his legacy, you're going to look back and say, man, he did it his way. Like, he showed us owners and GMs aren't the only ones that can build teams. Now, some people might not like that legacy, but that is a huge legacy. And I think if Kawhi goes there, Kawhi has been viewed as the opposite of LeBron, right? Doesn't, get in drama, doesn't talk a lot, just go and play. And if he signs on with LeBron, that will really show the respect that these players have for what he's done as a boss, so to speak. So I think that's his legacy. I don't think his legacy will be as the greater than Michael Jordan.
I agree with every point you made off the court. Every point. Your turn.
No, your turn.
No, go.
Because I told you this, Skip Bayless. I keep telling you, the old guard do not like LeBron because he has power they never enjoyed. As great as Michael was, as great as Magic.
They don't like him because he has more power than them?
Because he could do things that they couldn't do. Which is like, I want this guy, I want that guy. Now, granted.
And he took it.
He took it. It's one thing to have a hammer. It's another thing to have the hammer and use it. He has the hammer and he's using it.
Okay.
And you see other players. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant didn't have a production company until LeBron James got one. Kevin Durant didn't have boardroom until LeBron James got what? The undefeated. You see what's happening, Skip Bayless? Everybody.
Steph Curry
got a production company. Steph Curry. Skip Bayless. You see?
Yep. This is all you got.
No, that ain't what I got more. I got more.
He's like, get to the basketball, right?
There's nothing, and I said this earlier, Skip, I don't believe there's anything can do because I believe people's mind is made up on what and who they think LeBron James is. Simple, Skip.
Okay.
So,
with that being said,
he can probably convince more millennials.
He GOAT.
He is not the GOAT. And this is not aimed at you, but at you. There is no way Michael Jordan would have ever even considered chasing 2 of the top 5 other players to join forces with to go win a championship. He didn't think that way. He was a solo act in his own mind. Did he have some help? Yes, he did.
A lot of help.
But the point is, he never sought it. It was given to him because they made a trade on draft night for Scottie Pippen, who was the 5th overall pick out of Central Arkansas. And it was the greatest thing Jerry Krause ever did because he was a very good player. I don't think Scottie Pippen was anywhere near what you think that he was.
He was.
He wasn't a top 10 or a top 5 player, okay? No, he was not. So the point is, it gets shameful that you keep trying to push GOAT on me because he's nothing but the phony GOAT. And we're just talking basketball. If you want to go off court, you got me. He's light years ahead of Michael Jordan off the court, even though Mike did his with Nike.
He did well, too.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
He did it his way, that way. But all the social conscience, you got me on all that because he has been stellar in all of those regards. But we're just talking about basketball. It shocks me. It disillusions me that LeBron is still chasing 2. He wants 2 stars. He used all of his clutch sports muscle to strong arm Anthony Davis out of New Orleans to get him to LA. And then on top of that, now he's chasing a guy who just won his 2nd finals MVP, the guy you say is the best 2-way player in basketball that everybody calls the Claw.
Yep.
Okay? So you're going to have both those guys. So you're telling me that you want to be the most prohibitive favorite in the history of basketball. If number 2 signs with them, the Vegas odds are going to go through the roof for the Lakers. There'll be never anything like it. So do you want a done deal? Do you want the biggest cakewalk championship ever won?
Yeah.
The easiest path to, yeah, you do. Okay, well, that's LeBron.
That is the difference. And that's the difference. That's why I don't think he can pass Jordan. That's one reason.
My thing is, look, Skip, I'm from the old school of thought. When I come home, I just want to sit down and eat. That's what your dad wanted, right? He wanted to come in, hey, how you doing? Sit down and eat. Well, LeBron James, all that, we got
right.
it.
But that my dad was the boss, and LeBron
that
is
just
the boss.
goes to show you, Skip, of the level of respect that you got a Finals MVP is even contemplated joining a Pantheon great. Anthony Davis wanted out of New Orleans to go join a Pantheon great. For that to be even considered lets you know the respect, the clout, the cachet.
He grew up a Laker fan. He wants to go home, okay? So it's not like, I got to play with LeBron. I want to play for the Lakers.
Okay, but
right?
LeBron happens to be there.
Okay.
Now, we've heard a lot of talk, oh, he don't want to play with LeBron. LeBron, who wants to play with LeBron? Oh, he's the drama queen. There's always something swirling around it. Well, I know 2 guys. I know one guy's already there, and the other guy is about to walk in the door.
Okay. Well, is that what LeBron wants? Because for me, it tarnishes his legacy. I don't even care anymore. Like, really? It's shameful.
No, it's not.
Jordan would never even think about
Well,
this.
he should think about
What about the stage of his career he's at? Now, he'll be in his 17th year. And that's why, again, in keeping with, and supposedly LeBron is saying this, in keeping with, I keep hammering it home, he should be the table setter. That's what he should be. If he comes out, the best argument, and I'm with you, he can't pass Jordan. But the best argument for that would be, or another argument, if he comes out and plays the next 3 years like magic. And to your point, if he averages 22, 11 assists, and 8 rebounds or 7, and they're winning, and he's just setting the table, and Kawhi's getting his, and AD's getting his, then you could try to argue, man, he became in his 17th year what another top 5 player was his entire career, Magic Johnson.
Okay. I keep saying he's still the best passer in basketball. I can't find a better one.
Well, you might need you rephrase that. he's still the best player in
He is
basketball.
not the
That's
best
the other
in
piece that
basketball.
you should say. Forget a passer, player.
Huh. When Michael Jordan was in his age 34 year, he made first team all defense. Your guy doesn't even think about playing
Yeah,
defense
but think about
anymore.
34. Look at Michael.
Okay.
Michael didn't even play this many years.
Okay, but
He didn't,
still.
and he had taken a year off. He took a year and a half off. Skip, he played, remember now, he broke his foot, played 18 games. He came back with 17 games in 95, Skip.
Mm-hmm.
That's 35 games in 2 seasons. And plus, he took a year and a half off. Stop playing, Skip.
He also won the scoring title at age 30.
Skip, he's a scorer. That's what
he
he
maximized those years, though. I mean, with the 6 titles.
But let me ask you a question. How is it that Michael still has shot the ball over 1,000 times more than LeBron James, and LeBron has played all these more games? How is that possible?
Like you just said, Jordan was a shooter.
Okay, then.
But he was efficient. It's not like he was a gunner. He was efficient.
Is LeBron efficient?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, you don't say it like Jordan was just some gunner that scored a lot of
He's never had the responsibility, the overall responsibility of not only scoring, but rebounding and assisting. Because that's why Scottie Pippen in the championship years, that's who led the team in assists. In the championship years for LeBron, the Heat and the Cavs, who led the team in assists?
He was born to do that.
I don't know what he was born to do. I don't know what he was born to do.
Yeah.
I just know what he did.
Scottie Pippen averaged 6 assists in 1998.
Let
You
that
like
sneak
that?
in. So, and he led the team in assists. So how many did Jordan have? If he didn't lead the team and Scottie had 6 and led the team. Less than 6, right?
Who led the league in points scored? Michael Jordan.
But who?
For the
But
10th
here's
time.
the thing, Shannon. Jordan dominated the league in a way, basketball-wise, that LeBron hasn't. It's just as simple. The way LeBron James locked down the Eastern Conference the past 8 years, Jordan locked down the entire NBA like that.
Oh, let me ask you a question.
The entire NBA.
In the finals, how many times was Jordan the underdog?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, it doesn't.
If you're the favorite team and you
He
win.
didn't have a suit. Skip's right. Look, Scottie Pippen was a phenomenal defender. But you can watch him and say, if he had never linked up with Michael Jordan, he would not have become what he did.
And how do we know if
From
Michael
the way
Jordan?
he developed.
How do we know what Michael Jordan would
Because
become if he
we
didn't get Scottie
watched
Pippen?
him. We
Before he got
watched
Scottie
Michael
Pippen.
Jordan.
Before he got Pippen,
Scottie
what was
Pippen,
it?
how many points Scottie Pippen averaged their first championship?
Before
Like
he got Scottie,
16 points,
before
something
he
like
got
that?
Scottie, tell the people at home in his first 3 playoffs before Scottie Pippen what happened.
He lost.
No, don't say he lost. What happened?
So what happened to LeBron before he got with Wade? They lost.
Swept.
I can say that about anybody.
Swept. LeBron got swept by the Spurs. Swept.
With 4 Hall of Famers.
3.
4.
All right,
who's the
thank
fourth?
you,
Several
gentlemen.
of them.
Yourself.
Duncan was a shell of himself.
Chris. Oh, he was a shell of himself?
Oh, you talking about, no, 07 he got swept. I'm talking about 2014.
He led him in scoring.
Duncan was a shell. No, he did not.
Rebound.
Not 2014.
Parker did.
Great stuff, gentlemen. As we go back
Go
to
ahead,
the
take that big
history of basketball,
So
we
Scottie
can reach
Pippen
in
on
and
Mount
some
Rushmore.
breaks. We're going to keep Chris with us, and up next, Why Watch continues. Will a title in LA make Kawhi an all-time great?
Oh, here we
We'll
go.
debate that one.
time.
Here we go.